Hey there, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I was on vacation. I had a beautiful time. I went to Antigua and Barbuda, and I spent a lot of time just floating and swimming and enjoying the sun and rain showers too, and rainbows and the rainforest. It was incredible. So, but I am back now, and I'm also enjoying doing these readings for you guys. This week, as we always do, we'll look at your material world, and then we follow it up with your love life, and then of course your spiritual path gets interspersed with that, and I will bring it up as I see it if necessary. If you are new, welcome. I will talk about these candles because I create them for you guys, my subscribers. This week's candle is love because, of course, Valentine's Day. I'm not a huge fan, honestly, but I do love love, so I couldn't help myself. This one does have hibiscus in it, though, and if you know, you know. So be a little careful there, Scorpio, because you being very passionate as well. This is a plant of passion and lust, and love, of course, as well. And there's also some rose petal in here, so take it as you will. This is for your highest good and the highest good of all involved. That is the way that my magic works. And this one is for unexpected blessings. I didn't know what the colors were because the labels rubbed off. There was like oil, and so I couldn't really see, so I just kind of threw them in there and hoped for the best, and oh my god, it was beautiful. This looks like the color of your 7th chakra, and so that is, it was like, this is going to be something that you didn't expect, that brings you quite a bit of joy. Okay, so yay for you guys, my subscribers. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button and receive your blessings. This week's tarot cards for your material world are the Wild Unknown Tarot by Kim Krans. And then we will go into your love life, and we of course look at whatever spirit needs you to see as we go. Okay. Material world for Scorpio, please, spirit. Material world for Scorpio, spirit. What's going on? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Venus. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Spirit. Wow, right off the bat, Father of Pentacles. Very good energy here. There is a reader who sometimes says daddy energy, and it just cracks me up in a good way. I love her. And Triple Two Tarot is the one that I'm thinking of whenever she sees the Father of Pentacles, and it's just really cute. Does not have to be data energy since we're talking about material world. It could be that you guys have been thinking about starting your own business. It could be, you know, the CEO of a business as well. I kind of get retirement vibes from this. So this is someone who's quite well off that doesn't necessarily have to go to work either. You know, they've done the work already, or it's someone, I'm even getting like perhaps, oh my God, you know, what's it called? Masterclass. This could be someone that inspires you. You know, maybe they're teaching a master class or something that you attend, and it's like, hey, you know what, I've decided that I'm gonna go this route instead. Scorpio, is it possible? I'm getting a lot of creativity off this card too, which usually I kind of get that with cups or fire, but I'm getting this from this card as well. It could be because of all of the color that's in the antlers here, the rainbow in the antlers. Thank you. We have the 9 of Wands. I did hear boundaries, but I've heard after a, you know, it may have taken some time. It could have been an inner battle as well. But it does look like some of you need a vacation is what I just heard. Okay. I'm not projecting because I just took one, so that's nice to know. But it does look like, oh, and I just heard that it's possible for some of you that after maybe some time or maybe some promises that you're going to be able to work from home. So that'll be nice, I think, for some of you. One more step is what I heard. One more step. And I think that maybe you've been promised, maybe by the CEO or maybe by your job or a corporation at large, that you will be promoted or that there's something bigger for you on the horizon. I do think it's coming. Let's see if it's coming this week, you guys. Thank you. Yes, the Three of Pentacles. If it is a promotion, it seems like it's a promotion that has you collaborating with maybe other teams or other departments, but it's after people have seen all of the hard work that you do, Scorpio. So this is really wonderful. I do think that some of you are being put in charge of a department, that you are kind of the core of this department. And I just heard it's the way that your mind works. There's a lot of stuff that's going on below the surface that people don't see, but it's like when you put your projects out there, they're just like, holy shit, what was this? You know, like, where was this whole time? You also, the bottom of the deck is the Father of Swords. So we have, it's possible that there, you know, either you work for a company that there are, you know, multiple, obviously, C-level positions. This could be you as well. If you have some pretty strong earth placements, or maybe, you know, you're even well off, then congratulations, good for you, all of that. But I do see abundance coming in, and it does look like the way to your abundance, if you're asking, like, how is it, you know, if you are not there yet, if you are not quite sure what your path is, you know, this path that leads up to the moon, what is your thing? Spirit does say that, one, there's a lot of creativity involved in it. There is an art form in some way. So, and it doesn't have to be like I'm not great with like, with art per se. Like, so I was talking to a tarot group about, one of the messages that I constantly was getting during these readings, and it was, you know, that I should be pulling a soul card, and I was like, I don't know what that is, and they're like, oh, maybe you should be making your own deck, and I'm like, I should not. I absolutely should not. But we are all creative in our own different ways, and so, you know, this could be you as well. I personally also have a startup, a tech startup. So I think that there are ways to be creative that people might not necessarily see. So you could create a whole company, and that doesn't make you any less creative of a being, okay? The Father of Swords, though, I do get like an air of intellect with you as well, that some people don't necessarily see that creative side. You could be this person that at work, like, you have every spreadsheet down, like you are a walking spreadsheet for some of you. You're seen as very logical, not very pressed, you know, someone that people look to for answers because you will get the answer, you know, and you don't really apply a lot of, not necessarily, it's not like you don't apply emotion or anything like that to it. It's like you are a human, but people do look for, like, you know what, if you don't have the answer, Scorpio will get the answer. That's how the people are kind of looking to you. And if they knew that, like, at home you have like artwork set up, they'd be like, what? That's crazy. Some of you, I actually just heard that some of you do like collaborative gaming. I don't even think that that's what it's called, you guys, because I just call it social gaming, and I don't know why they called it like that in my head. Maybe it's because my guides are old. I said it, but like, because like I love social gaming, and it does take a lot of collaboration, so I can see why they put it like that. But so that could be it as well. It's like at work you have like this very deep business side, and they just see you as all business and no fun, but like, you know, you have this other side of you as well. So anyways, let's keep going, you guys, before I get sidetracked with you, Scorpio, like I did with everybody else. What is this Father of Pentacles spirit? Where am I going to find the answer? Energy Oracle, thank you. Yeah, you guys are no nonsense. The answers that I'm getting are very straightforward. I really appreciate that from you. Oh, as far as the astrology that we have on the board, Father of Pentacles, if it doesn't represent you, you guys are a water sign, obviously. This could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo, or have those placements prominently in their chart. They could just be very well off or stable. And then We have the Nine of Wands, which could be Sagittarius energy. That would be second decan Sagittarius. And then that could also represent Mars in Sagittarius. So that could be your placement of somebody else. And then we have a Capricorn here. So Three of Pentacles could be Capricorn placement. That would be second decan Capricorn, which would also or possibly be a Venus in Capricorn placement. Okay. And we did have the Father of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Could be your placements. Don't have to be, you guys. Just, you know, the Father of Swords, for instance, swords rule air. Air is logic, communication. Pentacles is wealth. It is earthbound luxury. Venetian, that's Venus, the goddess of love, but also earth, which is very odd to me because I always think of her as the earth. Never mind. You know what? If you ever want to have these weird ass discussions with me, join my Discord. Because I am here for it, especially on Thirsty Thursdays. I only do it once a week. But that's my happy hour Discord. That's not my spiritual Discord. All right. Okay, Scorpio. Father of Pentacles here. I keep seeing rest and relaxation, so some of you guys really do need a break, and the Nine of Wands can indicate that. It can be that calm before the very final battle. It's the Wounded Warrior card, some people refer to it, but I sometimes don't see the wound because I see a skilled warrior who is so good at what they do that they barely take a hit. They just know themselves well enough that they take the chance to rest before they go charge back into battle while they can. Father of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Wow. Third chakra, Archangel Shamael. And the bottom of the deck is anxiety, which could also be our Nine of Wands here. Not really. It's not an anxious card usually. It is usually needing a break before the anxiety gets to you. But I can see that with you guys. I can see that it's a possibility that some of you are worried about promotions, about moving up. You are worried about maybe starting your own business, or you're worried about you know, what path should I take? We talked about that earlier. Like, where would I make money? What would I do? What could I do? With the third chakra, Archangel Shamael, he is saying to be your self. I know that this is really dumb, right? But at the same time, apparently some of you don't want to do that, which is weird, Scorpio, because you guys are lovely and wonderful. Although there is one that used to stare at me and it was really weird. I did not like that. Did not. But everybody else, you guys are cool. But yeah, he's himself. He's ruled by the sun. So this is particularly strong for my sun sign Scorpios, okay? Be exactly who you are. So perhaps in your creativity, you want to look at things that are your aesthetic. Maybe there is a part of a market that you're looking at that you're like, this doesn't speak to me. I wonder if there is something that does. There isn't. Maybe I should create that. It is something like that. I do think that this is a very creative card again, because it is ruled by the sun, which is ruled by Leo. And so Leo is creativity. The sun is creativity as well. So try to do something. And I'm also hearing to remain optimistic. And of course, we just got the anxiety card. I get it, you guys, especially when you get the Father of Pentacles, which is about wealth. And you're like, how am I supposed to be optimistic right now? But you have wealth coming in. That's for sure. If you're not already independently wealthy, that is going to happen fairly soon, you guys. Okay, Spirit, the Nine of Wands. All right, we're using the Enchanted Map Oracle. I just heard dare to dream. So I do think that some of you might be feeling like you have to be very practical in the things that you are doing. Which makes sense with this Father of Pentacles and the very logical Father of Swords card. The Nine of Wands is a Sagittarian energy, and that's very much taking a leap of faith. But I do feel like this is the pause before you take that leap. And there are some people around you who can assist you with that. There are people around you who completely support you. And maybe they have taken this leap of faith before. They have gone through your path before. So if this is a business opportunity, if this is a move, if you're like, I want to move to this place, because I'm literally thinking about moving to the Caribbean, like, would this be a good move? This is saying to talk to people who have uprooted themselves and moved to this place and started a business or whatever your plan is, you know, because you'll get better guidance that way, and you can see if it really works, okay? Heal the ouch with the Nine of Wands, and I did talk about this being the wounded warrior, so okay, fine, it's the wounded warrior in this case as well. But he's very highly skilled, and he's taking a break to heal his wounds, okay, before he jumps right back into the battle. So Spirit is saying that right now, even though things feel a little stagnant and things are not moving forward as quickly as you would like them to be with these Pentacles energy, they are moving forward. We do have progression here from 37 to 38, so I don't want you guys to give up hope. Pentacles are very slow moving energy. If you've ever tried to make a Taurus change their mind, then you know that. It takes a while unless you get them with food. I have a Taurus rising, so like literally you just have to be like, I'll get you some pizza, and I'm like, okay, what? Yes, I'll do it. Whatever it was, down. So yeah, you guys, this is happening. This is a break. You are moving forward. Don't worry about it. If it is a project that you're working on, I do think that you might have to take a slight break. I think that this could actually be someone that you're working with. Maybe there is a medical emergency or some, oh God, you know, knock on wood. I don't want it to be something like that, but it could be something where they have to take some time away. This is actually for you as well then. Spirit is like, we're kind of aligning things because I think you need to heal a little bit as well. So, you know, or it could be one of those things where, you know, where you live, you have to come into the office because this big project, you have to work on it. But when you leave your house, like the roads are, you know, sheets of ice. And so nobody's leaving their house right now. And this is the way that the universe is aligning to make sure that you have time away to work on you. Okay. All right. Bottom of the deck is Compass, which is one of my favorite. You are on the right path. And the Spirit is also telling me that for some of you, it would really behoove you to look at your astrology chart because some of you have answers in your chart that you haven't really looked at before. Okay, thank you. Also look at your Chiron, where your Chiron is. Chiron is a asteroid, yes? Okay. In the grand scheme of things, we don't really think it as important, but it's considered the wounded warrior. Okay, and that's why, ding, 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 that's why it's up here. Okay, and that's why it's come back in. And so we want to look at where that lies in your chart because that is where you really need to look at doing some healing. And that's soul healing kind of stuff. What's going to end up happening is you'll look at it and you're like, oh my God, this is where a lot of things have happened in my life. And when I ignore them, they keep happening. So just take a look. I think that that's for someone who needs to hear it, and everybody else is fine. Don't you worry. I'm just I'm hearing this leap of faith thing again for you guys. So I think that there's something that's happening with you guys astrologically that might be asking you to take a leap of faith when it comes to your material world. Again, this could be something like a move or applying for a job or starting a business. It seems like a pretty big leap, you guys. Sorry, I needed some tea, but not the gossip kind of tea, just tea. Okay, one more, Spirit. Work your light. Where did I put that? Okay. So this is by Rebecca Taylor. No, Campbell. Scheiße. This Three of Pentacles spirit for Scorpio. Thank you. Play. Have fun. Celebrate. Don't be so serious. The bottom of the deck is the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. So I do think that you guys are moving into a time to celebrate. It's probably a promotion or some kind of win. Like someone is going to be like, hey, Scorpio, that project that you worked on was amazing. You do great work. We'd like to give you a gajillion, but I don't know, a lot of money. Or, hey, this business idea is wonderful. This investment firm is super interested and we want to be your main investor. I think that you're going to have something to celebrate very, very soon, you guys. It is going to come after a break. It's going to come after a lull where you think that nothing is happening, but it is, you know, the universe taking care of you. Okay. So one more message I'm going over again, and material world. Thank you, Spirit. Take a break. Shut up. Shut up. Take a break, damn it. All right. That's it, you guys. I don't know what else to say. Take a break, but it's good. Take a break because it leads to really good things, okay? Get to the root of your finances, and I think that for some of you, this is because there is a promotion coming. There is something very big coming, and you are going to want to make sure you pay everything off first, okay? You want to make sure that you are not making any really crazy decisions based on the amount of money that's coming in, okay? So, my loves, let's move into love. Now that we're talking about it, let's do it. We are about to be in the season of love. We are in the season of love, I guess. I don't know why February I do know. Somebody told me once, but I still don't really buy it. You know why? Because I'm a Leo and Leo rules the heart, and so I'm just butthurt. That's all it is. That's all. Anyways, we use the Modern Love Tarot by Ethany. I am getting a secondary love tarot pretty soon here. It's one of my old decks that I forgot about in Germany, and I have to retrieve it from my parents' house, but I'm going to get it, you guys. Or I might just buy it. I might just leave it there and just have decks there and decks here. Because I am ridiculous. I'm a ridiculous human being. All right. Love for Scorpio spirit. What is going on with my beautiful Scorpios? Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Ooh, the Devil. Could be temptation. Could be something better. We'll see. Could also be Capricorn. You know, I don't want to... We don't know yet. The Lovers. Hey, oh my God, these are my shadow cards. So this is my personality, my soul card, and that is my shadow card. This isn't about me, Scorpio. One of my Scorpio friends watches this, and she normally doesn't like Leos for exactly this reason, because I just made this about me, and I apologize. I apologize. King of Swords could be Aquarius. That is the second time it came up, though, you guys, that you guys have some pretty strong air in either your chart or someone around you, okay? Or you might just be very logical, or someone that you are into is like an intellect, or they could be like a huge nerd like me, you know, like this guy. I just love his pocket protector. It's my favorite part. The Hanged Man energy, you've got so much major arcana stuff. I think we've talked about this before, Scorpio. You guys, you know, I've got a couple of signs that are really going through it when it comes to your love lives right now, and it's like some huge soul level stuff. Hanged Man could be Piscean, Neptunian energy. Doesn't have to be, though. I do think I'm hearing the word surrender. What I often get with the Hanged Man is giving up something good for the sake of something better, and that was one of the first key phrases that I ever heard with the Hanged Man, because it was one of those cards where I was like, okay, I get it. It's a psychic card. It's a card of surrender. but I wasn't getting it. And this saying is really sticking out to me right now. So give up something good for the sake of something better, Scorpio. I feel like that came up for you before. It's been a while though, so I'm not really sure, but we'll get into it. The reason I got super excited about the Lovers and the Devil together is because I know these cards very well, considering they are my cards. The way that you find that, look up the book Tarot for Yourself, and then if you want to figure it out online, Tarot for Yourself calculator, and it will tell you, it's just looking up your numerology, and then it'll tell you what your major arcana cards are. And with the Lovers here, of course, it's about love. In love, it can be also about choice. As you see the serpent wrapped around her, but and it's like, choose me, don't choose love, but she's going to choose love. And the Devil card is about temptation, and it could be choosing earthly choices versus choosing with your heart. Okay. And it doesn't have to be. And sometimes where it's smart to make more earthly choices and get out of the clouds, our heads out of the clouds, out of the Garden of Eden, you know, and to make real life choices. And with the King of Swords here, he's very much saying we are going to make the decision that is truly the best decision overall. Okay. But the Lovers is always about choosing for your highest good. It is about choosing with your soul and your heart. Okay. The Devil is never about that, y'all. I'm sorry. There is no good way about it. Now, sometimes the Devil can be about really good sex. But it could be, I mean, with what's coming up, you know, and I did put that little hibiscus in there. So Scorpio, whatever you're into, there's like a lot of sex stuff in here. So I just want to point that out, you know, if that's what is, it could be. You could be choosing that, and I'm fine with that. I support you 100,000%. Good for you. Literally just sip my tea right there. But yeah, so some of you guys, this looks really, really good. I do think that this temptation from the past, I do want to say that I feel a little bit of manipulation there. I do feel a little bit of deception, obviously, because the Devil energy, someone who is willing to say what they will say to get what they want. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh no, baby, I love you. Like, you are definitely the one. And they have no problem doing that, by the way. So this could have been, I feel like this could have been in your past. If you have no idea who this is, they may just be around the corner, and Spirit is like, be careful, because I do think that you have a choice between them and possibly someone else. Now, Spirit is like, for those of you who are resonating with the fact that you might have a choice between someone who seems like super exciting, but you're like, something is not quite right, Scorpio, don't forget that you have like impeccable intuition. My water signs, Scorpio placements, you know. Okay, you know that you know. And now sometimes you're not going to follow your gut, but you might follow your lust a little bit. Scorpio, you do rule the genitals, but or Scorpio rules the genitals. But I'm gonna say here, it looks like a pretty clear choice to me. This King of Swords might not come across as like the most exciting of the exciting choices. And gender doesn't apply here, you guys. The Devil doesn't have to be this feminine, ultra feminine, like haughty baddie here. And the King of Swords does not have to be like this super masculine, haughty baddie as well. But it just seems to me that the choice seems to be between someone who will tell you what they're going to tell you, but they're actually not very good for you. They seem to come across as quite toxic and poisonous. And the King of Swords is exactly who they say they are. They don't have to be an air sign. They just are exactly who they say they are. And they might just not mince their words, you know. I've met some, you know, Aqua, Gemini, Libras who don't have it in them, you know, to not mince their words. So sometimes things come out and they're like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. They're very, oh my God, based on my Harry Potter knowledge, but whatever. You guys can put it in the comments. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so, but it doesn't have to be them at all. I'm getting a lot of fiery because of the bright orange nature of this, and the Lovers could be Gemini, but again, the Lovers is my card. I have no Gemini in my chart, so could be anything, anyone at all. It does not have to be Capricorn either for the Devil card. So with that said, let's clarify, you guys. Let's get into it. The Devil. What's funny is like these two ladies are just like making out, and there's like two options on the other side, and they're like, hi. The King of Swords. I'd like to talk to you about your car's warranty. Just kidding. You might have more options than you think if you are single. If you're in a relationship, I think that it's a beautiful relationship. You may have come out of this Devil energy. If you have somebody in mind, you know who they are, because the Lover's energy tells me that you know who your soulmate is, because you're a Scorpio. And if you're single and this has never happened, this is yet to happen, I think that it's a possibility that this could come up. You might know who your soulmate is because one person talks a good game and the other person is who they are. And it could just be something about them that, you know, I'm kind of getting, because this King of Swords is, you know, a little unconventional. I come from a generation that we don't, you know, we're not going to date the science professor. He gives me science professor vibes with his pocket protector. We had a whole like 80s movie called Nerds. I mean, it was like, that's where I came from. So it could be someone that you would normally not have considered the person, or it could just be because even though I think that he's beautiful, this person is like super hot. It could just be that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're like, well, this is obviously the better choice. I do find them very attractive, but like my friends are going to be like, damn, you know, if I bring the Devil home. So if you're in that stage of your life, don't make any big choices right now, guys. All right, the Devil. Thank you. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. I just get that they're like, yeah, some of the things that they say are quite nasty to you. And you might be the same. Not gonna lie, Scorpio. I've been on the receiving end of some blistering feedback from Scorpio. So, but that doesn't help anybody. And also, it's nobody's job to criticize you. Like, it's literally not your job. I'm not talking about you, Scorpio. I'm talking about like this person. If they're coming to you and they're just like, yeah, you suck at this. It's like, who the fuck you? I'm sorry. I'm allowed to say that this far in, but like, it's literally not their job to tell you who to be and how to be. There's a lot in the Devil card about not having freedom and being chained. Obviously, she's got handcuffs, and so you're into it, but like, you're really not in this scenario. It's a different kind of change, my friends. It is the kind where they try to drag you down and make you feel like you ain't shit so that you don't go nowhere, you know? Not the fun kind. Not the Dom kind. Her boots are bomb, though. I'll give her that. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. I do think that some of you, you know, and I actually know, I have, I know of a scenario in which it was like, there was a lot of turmoil. That this person that this Devil represents was the actual devil, was an absolutely shitty human being. And it's like, why? I don't deserve this. And you don't, Scorpio. You absolutely do not deserve this. 9,000% you don't deserve this. And 10,000% you deserve better. 10,000% you deserve your soulmate. Especially though, if you have kids with this absolute devil of a human being, you do deserve your little angels. Okay, you did deserve that. So I want you to know that the blessings that you got from this, if it's not kids, it could be something else. You know, I want you to look at those blessings, because anytime you're starting to feel like what the F, you know, like this was awful, you know, and starting to kind of ruminate, because that's what toxic people like this devil personality can do. You know, like they really try to get under your skin and make you feel as shitty as they are. And once you start to do that, it starts to unravel a little bit. But if you can just focus on the blessings that happened and focus on the blessings that are yet to come, if they haven't already, because like I said, I do know somebody whose scenario sounds awfully similar to this, in nerd life and all. But like, you know, then you can come out of this with the love of your life, and the blessings of your life. Okay, one more, please, Spirit. This King of Swords. Healing, yeah. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Sometimes this double energy really thinks that it's stronger than it is. I'm going to tell you what, boy. Okay, so especially, I'm thinking specifically of a Capricorn that I know that is like super toxic and horrible. Like if they had half the power that they wish they had, I mean, it would be a problem, but they're not like nearly as great as they think they are. But you can work this kind of magic doing this, by the way, healing you and your partner, your future partner, if you're not in your future relationship yet with your soulmate. Just imagine yourself being healed, a shield around them. I am a super nerd, you guys, and I totally envision a Star Trek shield. Whatever. Listen, my sister, like, totally, we were watching Star Trek The Next Generation almost every night while we were on vacation, and it was hilarious to me, but also the best. So yes, you can do this. Okay, also I'm getting very strong. What I was thinking of with the King of Swords was not obviously this guy, even though he does remind me of a scientist, but like I got like a warrior pose, and it very quickly, I'm so sorry that this is happening, like it's the vision that came in was kind of, I'm such a nerd, oh my god, but kind of like Aragorn from Lord of the Rings, like very silent, very doesn't show right away who he is, what he is, like the depth of his emotion, the depth of, like, he's a very emotional character, but you would never see that unless you are Arwen, for instance, or his closest friends, the hobbits, at the very end. But like he would protect with his very last being, and that's what I'm getting with this character here. So lots of strength there. With embrace through each other, you find the missing pieces. This is beautiful because this only tells me that your person, the person you belong with, is just as strong of a healer as you are. And finally, instead of someone that just takes from you, you have someone who is capable of building you up. And you build them up. It's beautiful. Okay, you guys, this is going on too strong. Too long. This happened last time, I feel like. Come on, Scorpio, let's wrap it up. Thank you. Yep, unrequited love. You know why? Because they're not capable of love. I'm sorry. For those of you who are like, oh, I hope this is about sex. I mean, it was, right? But unrequited love, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I don't really like that. I just think that this is really talking about the fact that a toxic person like this is not capable of the love that you are capable of. Okay, Scorpio, like people don't necessarily always see it because you guys are very good at not showing that depth. But it is the depths are almost an abyss, you know, like I can't see to the bottom of it, and they would never be able to match you on that. Okay, some of you might feel bad about that. You might feel guilty about that because they want you to feel guilty about that, but know that you have every right to be loved on that level, on the level that you can love. Lovers. Look at that. You deserve love and engagement because you deserve to be engaged. You deserve a higher level of commitment with someone who sees you as lovable because you are lovable. I almost want to put this over here, but let's see. That's too many. Let your friends help you. This is so funny. You might just have some friends. This Aquarius, this nerd life person could just be someone around you who can really help you, who can help you see that you deserve better. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really, really do deserve better. You guys, this is bullshit. With Cancer, I felt like I was gonna fight, but that's because my sister watches it and I get real mad. But with you guys, I have like real Scorpio friends that watch this as well, so I kind of get mad on a different level. But like, and this could be, you know, it could literally be to my Scorpio friends. If you are feeling down about someone and you are being treated really shitty, and you need to know that you are lovable, then maybe this is saying, you know, you can go ahead and DM me and I'll tell you how great you are, okay? Bottom of the deck is playfulness. I'm not even playing though. We did talk about that, but there is, with playfulness, sometimes I think about, with you guys, we were talking about a collaborative game, and why can I not just say social gaming? I don't know why. But like, you know, this is, maybe it's someone that you know through that. That came up for Aquarius, and so I'm just kind of bringing it up there because we have that air sign there as well. So could be something like that. It's someone that you laugh a lot with though, for sure. The way that this person is smiling. Those ladies are smiling. Ladies. It's okay. I need to get like one of those really sexy decks as well and do like an 18+ reading. Maybe. I don't know. I kind of like, that's your own business, you guys. I don't want to like peek into that, but let me know if you guys want me to do that. I'll do it. Okay. Scorpio. Hammer. Yep. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, and working on it. I feel like one, they sabotaged, obviously. And it was kind of one of those things where it would be like you would get very close to finally figuring out that it's time for you to move on, and then they would do something to get you back in. It's that hoovering aspect of a toxic relationship. I also, with the interrogation, I'm seeing them... these kinds of people, you know, like, are you cheating on me? Like, why are you wearing lipstick? Why do you look so good today? You know, like that kind of stuff. It's because they're the awful person the whole time. Assholes. Anyways. Thank you. Look at you guys. Heart with a key. You guys are so beautiful to me. I'm just going to cry. No, I'm not. I'm fine. I'm fine. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and perfect. Didn't this happen before? One more, please, Spirit. Wow. Wow. Self-indulgence. Focus on yourself, your self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. That's the second time that you guys have gotten healing. It is definitely time to heal. I do want you to know, though, this is another thing that is coming up. Your person is also a healer. This is not going to be one-sided. There is nothing unrequited about it. So don't be afraid of that aspect of your person because you are also a healer, okay? Yep. Yeah, so the snake and the devil coming out tells me that you definitely have a toxic person in your life. If you are still with them, just be very careful because they will do things to undermine you. Be very, very, very careful. Okay, you guys, it is possible that there is another person. It says the other woman, but of course this doesn't matter if there's gender. They just be very careful. Yes. With the King of Swords, I will tell you that there is a law aspect that is here. It is always a fair and just outcome when he shows up in this position. So I would not be worried, but I would be very careful now that I see the devil come up with the snake. And we talked about sabotage here. This is someone who would be willing to lie and to be a snake in order to get what they want. So I don't think that the King of Swords as a judge would be a problem. I think that they can see through a lot more. They're much more observant than the average Joe for sure, but Spirit wants you to take care of yourself in this situation, okay? My loves. One more. Thank you. Oh my God. This one says this is the one. And the false twin flame. Bitch. I can't even make this up. You guys saw how it felt. Like, you saw it. Like, it came down here. So you have this person who is the love of your life. This is the one. It says it how many times? This is the one. I forget how many. The Lover's card. Engagement. And then the Devil card. False twin flame. They're a damn lie. I'm getting mad about it. Like, you a damn lie. Don't make me fight them. Don't make me fight them. Don't make me. I'm kidding. Am I? You don't know. Some of you know me in real life. So bottom of the deck is let them in. So if you haven't made a move towards your person, if you know who they are, it's time, you guys. It's time to make a move for sure. For some of you, you have, and I'm just like loving it. And there could be some fear here because of this law situation, this legal situation. But I don't think you need to worry about it. Let your friends help you. You have a lot more on your side than you know, okay? It is time to let your person in. Faux show. If you haven't already, because I do know one of my Scorpios that has, and I'm like, yay. For the rest of you though, do it. Do it. Who was it that I was watching and it was cracking me up because, oh, it was Libra. It was Libra that was like, just do it. Make a move, all right? You'll reach all of your goals is the last message. Besides vacation, I kept seeing that. So you guys might need a break. Remember, we already talked about that. So really, you do. Just go. Take a break. And that is it, Scorpio. This is what I have for you. It is a beautiful, beautiful reading. You deserve all of the good things. This person isn't one of them. They are not a good thing. But you deserve freedom from them, and you are going to get it. So I'm very happy for you guys, and I appreciate you watching this channel so very much. Please, if you could, comment down below, give me a huge thumbs up. I would love if you would join my Discord. I am starting the Seer Circle this week. It doesn't matter when you join though, because this is a timeless video. It will be every week that I have it, so don't worry about that at all. And then, yeah, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.